You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. Well, Antonio Brown allegedly, and we want to make sure we're clear about that, allegedly. We don't know. Okay, but some things came out the other day in regards to Antonio Brown involving a potential fake vaccination card. I'm trying to be very careful here, YouTube. Because, again, this is all allegedly. We don't know, okay? We don't know that there's any proof anywhere. Now Bruce Arians has come out and put some comments out there. Mike Florio is in a tizzy. And it should be noted that while Aaron Rodgers got screwed over for 2 straight weeks by the media, this would be a much, much bigger story if we found out that an entire team had fake vaccination cards. Allegedly, once again, okay, we don't know. An ex-chef came out, and we don't know if there's a vendetta there talking about Antonio Brown, but very quickly I'll get you up to speed on that, but most importantly, we'll then get to Bruce Arians. The former chef for Antonio Brown, who has accused a wide receiver of the Bucs of obtaining a fake vaccine card, now says Brown acquired it from an unnamed teammate. On Thursday, Stephen Rees, a former live-in chef for Brown, claimed that he was owed $10,000 in unpaid wages and said Brown had received a fake vaccine card. Rees provided a screen grab to the Tampa Bay Times of text messages with Brown's girlfriend, Cindy Moreau, in which she offered to pay him $500 for a Johnson & Johnson vaccine card on Brown's behalf. Rees said he did not carry out the task. He told the outlet Brown succeeded in obtaining a fraudulent card somewhere else. An attorney for Brown denied the allegations. Rees threw more gasoline on the fire, telling ESPN that Brown obtained the fake vaccine card from an unnamed teammate. He got them from another player who was selling them. That player came over to the house multiple times. He had to get another copy of CYD's vaccine card because they got her birthday wrong on the first one. Quote, I'm going to sit here for a little while. The truth will eventually come out. If this does become a bigger and deeper investigation to follow, just to get in the legal terms, this will all come to light. Despite the text message exchange, Moreau denied knowing Ruiz. An attorney for Brown, Sean Burstein, told the Times his client is indeed fully vaccinated. Quote, Antonio Brown appreciates the severity of the pandemic, which is why he got the vaccine and supports everyone who it is advisable to get the vaccine. The virus has hit close to home as it took him out of a game. He's healthy, vaccinated, and ready to win a Super Bowl. One of the worst parts of the pandemic has been a movement to cast doubt on countries' programs with baseless and vindictive tabloid gossip. Okay, so, yeah, all right. If Antonio's doctors and guidelines require a booster shot, then at the time he'll be happy to do it on live TV and let everybody come watch. That's interesting because somebody may just call you out on that, Antonio Brown. So, now let's get to, this is going to be Florio. Now, it should be noted very quickly, Florio is still recovering from his fingers bleeding from the 78 articles he wrote on Aaron Rodgers. And I'm not kidding. He wrote 78 articles in a matter of like 4 or 5 days just on Aaron Rodgers. Think about that a minute. Of course, Florio's a Corona bro. So I've said before, Pro Football Talk's a great show when he sticks to frickin' football, the actual game, and not this crap. But here we go. Bruce Arians insists as to the Antonio Brown fake vaccination card claim. Their quote is no story. Receiver Antonio Brown allegedly obtained and used a fake vaccine card. Buccaneers coach Bruce Arians on Friday tried to dismiss the story, both predictably and unfortunately. See, Florio's got to put his snarky-ass comment in there. In fairness, he does admit he does do that. Quote, there is no story, Arians told Rich Eisen. Yeah, Brown says he's fully vaccinated, has a card, just like everybody else on the team. There's a trust factor that does go along with it, and we did our due diligence on everybody. The league will look into the matter and do their due diligence, but it's really no story. And this is where Florio calls him out, right here. But why do the, quote, due diligence? Is there a trust factor? This comment from Arians further confirms the notion that the Buccaneers simply looked at the card, saw nothing looked fishy, and didn't bother to make a phone call to confirm Brown received the vaccine on the date represented on the card, at the place represented on the card, from a lot number represented on the card. Oh, Florio is in rare form. Eisen also asked Arians whether he called Brown into an office to discuss the situation. No, but somebody else did, Arians said. His contention that was made much more confusing by the fact that Arians said a few words later, I've asked him. When a guy gives me a card, I'm good with it, Arians said. I don't know how this story got going other than somebody wanted some money. Okay, and look, I've got to absolutely acknowledge that's sort of what this looks like, is some shakedown situation from an ex-disgruntled chef that looks like he may be owed money from Brown. Now, there's even a deeper part of this that has got some people speculating on Tom Brady, because somehow, some way, somebody was talking about the fact that Alex Guerrero is involved in this. Yeah, TB12's trainer. Okay, and there's been speculation, and we're talking allegedly speculation. This is purely speculation that TB12's not vaccinated. Okay, that's been out there. He had the Wuhan virus. Okay, so there's been speculation on that. Make no mistake, if that ever comes out, holy shit, that will dwarf the Aaron Rodgers thing. If it's found out that Brady's got using a fake card, et cetera, et cetera. Do I think that's happening? No, I don't. Okay. For full clarification, I think this is all ludicrous because we're talking about world-class athletes in peak condition. All right? The fact is, the odds are great that this virus would hit them and bounce right off of them, okay? Underlying conditions and all that are probably YouTube going to be minimal here. All right? I'm not really here to discuss the medical side, but you get my point. But people like Florio's not going to give this up. He's a lawyer, and he's going to keep going because he is so ate up with knowing the vaccination thing. And look, their speculation has been that the fake vaccine thing may have been a thing in the NFL for a while, allegedly. So we don't know. This could be a huge story. We'll have to find out whether or not I'm even able to keep this video up on the live channel. I'm going to put it up. I put out a video on Jason Whitlock. I had to move it to our website because, it got struck down immediately. So we'll find out. This is a massive story, and I'm hoping I can share it. So tell me what you think, Black and White Live fans, because is this a story to you? It's a huge story. You can tell it's starting to build momentum because, I'll be the first to acknowledge Bruce Arians is saying some things that does sound interesting. He says due diligence and then says trust factor. Okay, so I get that. That perks my ears up too as somebody that likes to ask questions and then ask follow-up questions if I don't like your answer. I want to know, damn it. Now, do I think it's any of my business whether he's got a vaccine card or not? No, hell no, it's not. But for the sake of investigating, I can understand if somebody did want to know why they would continue to ask. I get that. Tell me what you think, Black and White Live fans. Wow, this is brewing into a bigger than Aaron Rodgers situation eventually. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.